OntarioLoval.com, trackside. My name is Greg Kellnan, standing here with the owner-promoter of the Brighton Speedway, Mark Rinaldi. Mark, again, Applefest Weekend, the weather didn't play nice. We got all the races in, but definitely disappointing that you can't get a clear sky on Applefest Weekend.
Yeah, we tried hard, and we got all the races, and it was a great race, and the fans that were here, we had decent crowds. The fans that were here got their money's worth. The show was awesome. All the classes, good racing, side by side. It is unfortunate that Mother Nature really doesn't want to play nice with us, but one of these years we'll get it.
As you said, great racing tonight. You have to be happy with that. The product on the track, starting with the mod lights, the fans really seemed to like them. The racing was phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, we never had them here. Paul Kleiger called me up and said, hey, can we put something together? And you know what? We already draw a bunch of cars from the east, and there's a few mod lights that come out of Quebec, and we draw a bunch of cars from the west, and a bunch of them come from the west. So I just thought, hey, we're getting sportsmen, we're getting modifieds, we're getting street stocks. I may as well add the mod lights, and then we can draw a lot more fans from the west. And it seemed to work. We had a lot of out-of-town fans, which worked out good for us.
First year for late models to return back to the Speedway, and they probably had the best feature of the weekend. A phenomenal run there for between Lee Gill and Phil Potts there at the end.
Yeah, it's Lee's first time here in a crate motor. He ran an open motor here earlier in the year, and it's his first time here in a crate motor, and man, oh man, I thought he was going to run away with it, but did Phil ever track him down, especially after that caution. So Phil and Charlie won the championship. Charlie Sandercock, they've had a great battle going all year long. I think Charlie probably won the championship by 10 points over Phil, and it's just been a great inaugural season. You know, I think we had 14 cars here tonight. That's our season high. We've had 12, 13 every week, and for the first year, real happy with that class. The racing's been great. The guys really got the handle on the cars now.
The big show, of course, was the small block modifieds, and Mr. Small Block, he won everything there was to win here tonight. Do you have a direct deposit set up with Pete Bicknell?
No, but he certainly does. I mean, even going back to the 80s, he won. We had 2 358 races in the 80s, and Pete won both of them, so he certainly got this place's number. And it's great to see Pete win. The guy puts everything he can into racing, whether it be racing itself or building cars or research and development or the amount of hours he puts into his own track are just phenomenal. The guy is heart and soul of racing, so it's great to see him come here and do well. And he's always treated us really well and come and supported the shows and treated me, even before we had 358, him and Nancy have both treated us really well here.
Now, this is pretty much the end of the season. You have one Enduro left to go. Any glimpse into 2011? Any plans that you can announce as of yet, or just keep going as you're going?
Well, we announced tonight that we will be putting the Speedway up for sale. If things don't pan out, we will continue on in 2011. Right now, the plan is for the classes to stay the same. The banquet to go on in January and everything to stay the same. Maybe tweak the specials a little bit next year, but and then if there's somebody that's interested in buying the Speedway, we'll work with somebody and see if we can make a deal. We've just been here for 30 years, and it's time to maybe move on and let some fresh blood come in there if we can find somebody that's willing to come along.
All right, well, you heard it here first on OntarioLoval.com. Thanks, Mark, for having us this weekend.
Oh, thanks, guys. You guys have always been real good to us, and really appreciate the support.
All right, that's it. Trackside with Mark Rinaldi after Applefest Weekend. Thanks for joining us online with the live updates tonight. Been a lot of fun. Again, my name is Greg Kellnan, reminding you to stay logged on to www.OntarioLoval.com.